Welcome to another PC Sports Cards YouTube video. This is Josh with PC Sports Cards. Today we have something a little bit different. We're talking about investment. We asked a question. We're seeing a lot of people give investment advice, and we don't really agree with a lot of what people are saying. So we wanted to see what the community thought, and we wanted to talk about what we thought. So we decided to make a video about it after we made an Instagram post yesterday asking people what they think the worst investment is over the next 6 to 12 months. If you like these kind of videos or the reveals that we normally do, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell to get alerts. Pretty straightforward. We do these videos 3 or 4 times a week, and we like to hear what you guys have to think. That's why we ask questions, give answers, and have it more interactive than most of the other ones. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what a lot of our customers were saying to the poll question, or the question that we asked on our Instagram story, of what you think the worst investment is over the next 6 to 12 months. So there's a lot up here. We got a lot of response. I see Tua a lot of times. I actually like Tua. We'll go through a few of these. Signed in Slab says Afc Quarterbacks. I think Afc Quarterbacks are okay. You're only going to get 1 or 2 winners. Not a lot of growth. Don't see a lot of decline if you're buying the right things. So not that bad. 2021 quarterbacks, yep, I'm on board with that. I don't think it's the worst investment. I think it's a bad one. Serena Williams, sure. I think 1 or 2 people are actually the only ones buying our cards. The general thing that I see here is football quarterbacks, which is really crazy because, to me, that's telling me there's actually a buying opportunity in football quarterbacks. I think they're not as bad as people think. I think that the newer ones are a little overpriced. I think the older ones, like even older ones being like Mahomes, are underpriced compared to Herbert and Burrow and stuff. But I do have some nice Herbert, nice Burrow, and nice Mahomes cards, and 1 nice Tua card. So I don't have any of the new guys. I think they're all overpriced. LeBron triple logo, man, great answer. I mean, it was a horrible buy. Look at the triple of Kobe, Michael, and LeBron going for almost $1 million less. But that's a good one. Then we have overprinted color variations. Yeah, I say that a lot. I think that there's a lot of them. I think that we could take out the color variations part of it and be more correct by just overprinted. And then actually one of our employees, who obviously follows us, wrote the answer that we agree with. And that answer, let me see if I can point to it. My finger's behind everything, is right here. Wax. To me, sealed wax is the absolute worst investment you can make right now. There's a lot of reasons for it. By sealed wax, I also mean ultra modern sealed wax. I'm not talking anything in the 90s or in the 2000s or even prior to like 2017. Ultra modern, last 3 or 4 years, wax is the next thing to go. If anybody's telling you otherwise, I just simply disagree with them. There's a lot of products right now, Flawless Basketball being one of them, that even if you hit the best card in a break or the best card when you're buying a case, you are most likely still losing money. People saw that everybody was making money grading cards. You send stuff in, you get it graded, you make money. You send stuff in, you get it graded, you make money. Then everybody started sending everything in. Now what's going on with those? We saw that market drop. We saw that singles market drop. That's going to happen to wax at some point. My prediction, next 6 to 12 months. I've said this a lot during my other videos. I will give an example and a reason why I think wax is completely out of control. This is a basketball example. And why we need not only wax prices to come down, we need products to disappear. So we buy and sell wax on DealerNet. DealerNet's a wholesale place for buyers and sellers of business owners to go and trade sealed wax. I'm going to show you products from 3 different years, the product count, and you're going to see how out of control we're talking when we come to sealed wax right now, right? First up, 2015 basketball. So this is Booker Towns' rookie year. There might be 30 or 40 products. I remember in 2015, I was offered cases of Prism Jumbo basketball for $500 a case. They're now $1,500 a box. I think that Booker and Townsend, all the guys in that class and before, are still buys because there's such few product actually printed. I picked up a Booker Select Courtside BGS 9.5 rookie the other day. I'm holding it. I listed it high on eBay if somebody wants to pay my number. I think it's undervalued simply because there's not a lot of rookie product from that year, which we can see here. By the way, at the end, I'm going to tell you one other big reason why I think wax is going to be a problem, especially ultra modern football for sure. This is going to be a football example at the end. Next up, we have 2018. So there's probably about 60 or 80 products. So this is Luka rookie year. Luka rookie year happened right after Judge rookie year, where markets started to pick up. We had Acuna and we had Doncic in the same year, and we started seeing more and more products being made. But remember, in this year, and Tatum, for example, NT when Tatum came out was 2017, and it was $4,000 for a case, right? $4,000 for a case of NT year Tatum, and Tatum RPA was going for about $4,000 when it came out. We're looking at 16 to 18 grand for NT right now for this year. Do you think anybody in this year's class is going to be as good as Tatum? Not only that, in the product it's watered down because there's more parallels, more horizontal RPAs, more things going on than what NT was 5 years ago. But look, that's a lot of products that are there in 2018. Now, let's look at 2020. Like I'm looking at like 100-something products. Do you think there's going to be more or less going forward? Panini lost their license. Topps lost their license. They're going to just print as much as they possibly can. What happens? Somebody else mentioned it before. Overprinted parallels. Sure, they're going to make as much as they can to make as much value as they possibly can in every single product. But it's not really there. This is why we say stick to the best things that you could afford, because in reality, the low-end stuff's going to disappear because nobody's going to care about it, right? We need this list. We need this list to go back to that. We need that in every sport. We need that and the price to come down. If we can get both those things to happen, the hobby's going to be in an amazing place when it comes to value again. The hobby's growing. It's great. More people are in it. More people are enjoying it. More people are making money in it. Whatever they're doing, the hobby is on fire still. If you would have asked me 3 years ago where we were now, where we would be in 2022, and I would have thought here, I would have been ecstatic. So the hobby's in a great place. The last shoe to drop is going to be wax, and it's going to be product count and dollar cost. So the last reason, by the way, that I think wax is going to see a problem, redemptions are starting to expire. Burrow NT redemption expiring. We're going to see a lot of stuff that's going to drop because all of a sudden the second best hit or the best hit in a product is not available. We need this to come out of the market to strengthen the market. We're seeing the same thing when it comes to grading. People are sending in better cards now instead of every single thing because you just can't make money on it anymore. People are going to treat this. People want to use their money in the hobby to enjoy the hobby. Personally, I do the same thing. When I want to buy something for myself, I sell something else that I own so I can buy what I want. That's how people love doing things in this hobby. They love not taking extra money out of their pocket. Let's all see what happens, but I will tell you, avoid buying sealed wax at current prices unless you're ready to rip it, join a break, host a break, do something with it. If you're sitting on these products long term, I think you're going to start seeing them being harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder to move. So that's what I got for you. Please let me know if you agree or disagree. I know that I took it a little bit off of players and stuff like that and went to a completely different aspect of the hobby, but I want to make sure that I'm giving you the information that I think when I see all the information out there from other people saying, buy sealed wax, do this, do this, do this. People are saying grade every card, and look what happened to that market. Try to think for yourself and try to plan out what you think is going to happen. That's it. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow.